Good evening. This is your County Commissioner for District 4, Reginald Murray. On March 1st, the polls will open at 7 o'clock and close at 7 p.m. For the County Commission District 4 race in Tuscaloosa County. I'm asking that you go to the polls in large numbers and utilize your access to the polls that our foreparents fought for the right for us to vote. So again, I'm asking that you go to the polls. I've been your county commissioner for the past 20 years for District 4. And throughout those 20 years, I have worked hard to tear down barriers and obstacles that's been placed in the way of progress for District 4. We now have better roads in District 4. We have more new schools in District 4 for our children to be educated in. And we will continue to make sure that we have proper facilities and proper access to education. Also, we have worked on summer jobs program for the past 3 years, where we have students from various high schools within the city and the county that will apply for uh, the 30 plus jobs that we offer during the summertime. And with that process, each student will be competing against two other students for one job. And that those students, after they go through the interview process, a selection will be made by the department heads, and that department head uh, will make the notification to the student. And they normally work for about 6 to 7 weeks, and some of our students has earned as much as $3,000 during their summer employment with Tuscaloosa County. And some of the students end up working the next summer, have worked 3 consecutive summers because they did such a great job on their first hire with the Tuscaloosa County. So I want to encourage all of our students that listening to listen out for the summer job program that will be available this coming summer. We will start making announcements as early as mid-April into May, and so that when school is out, you take about a week break, and then be ready to get into the employment roles. So I want to encourage all of you all to put your applications in and to be prepared for an interview. And who knows, you may end up working for the county. You know, even after you go off to college or finish high school, you will have a place there because you've already made your name known within the county employment. So that's a very, very good program for our students, our young people, and we also take those that are in the first year of college. So again, pay attention. We will have notifications going out to let you know about the programs. We have also worked as your county commissioner to make sure that we have proper access to parks and activity buildings so that in inclement weather, students they're able to still go and exercise and to play ball and different things with an enclosed facility. Crestmont, they're enjoying their new facility along with Matthews Elementary School, Myrtlewood Elementary School, Westwood, and Buell Elementary School. So we want to continue to provide access for our youth so they'll be able to play on the inside and not have to go outside. Uh, I named those schools, and all of those schools, they're county schools, but in the city of Tuscaloosa, when the city expanded their schools in their building program, they went ahead and included indoor activity buildings, rec buildings in their building program. So now throughout the city and the county, we have a enclosed area, heat and air area for our students. I want to encourage you all to also support pre-K. Pre-K initiative is a very, very important part of early education. We know that the mayor of the city of Tuscaloosa is heavily involved, and when you get out into uh, the county school systems, they have a need for more equipment, playground equipment, and playground equipment for pre-K students. Uh, that's a prerequisite to applying for the grants from the state of Alabama. So we've made sure that we have pre-K, kindergarten, playground facilities for our pre-K program. The last one that we did was Oakdale Elementary School. And Oakdale Elementary School, they have a real nice pre-K uh, piece of playground equipment that is separate from the adult and the older students. We also have been involved with the building program of both city and county schools with the 1 cent sales tax. And through that building program with both city and county schools, the county commission initiated the temporary 1 cent sales tax. And from that tax, we've been able to provide funding to both systems for the building of West Lawn Middle School, Central High School, upgraded Central High School's outdoor athletic facilities, Southview Elementary and Middle School, the new Sipsey Valley Middle and High School. So we've been able to really have an impact on education, and we will continue to provide those services. For the people in the city of Northport, Northport they have received tremendous amount of support from the county commission over my tenure on the county commission, and we supported over $90 million in infrastructure, education, and recreation type projects. I was heavily involved with the renovation of Kentuck Park, baseball park. For our youth that play baseball, the Northport Tigers baseball. We did a lighting project at the Northport Tigers baseball field under the leadership of Coach Jones. And Coach Jones has really, really been instrumental in shaping children's lives. And he and his wife have given dearly to that program. So we want to continue as we go forward to make sure that we are supporting our youth and the things that we do. And for our senior citizens, which we don't want to forget those, they are the heart of what we do. We've supported through the county commission, making sure that they have resources along with the city of Tuscaloosa for the Miss McGee exercise program, and we also supported them. My wife and I sponsored the senior citizens for their annual banquet that they had not too long ago at Beulah Baptist Church, and so that they would have a place to hold their banquet since the McDonald Hughes Center was under construction and is still under construction. And speaking of the McDonald Hughes Center, the McDonald Hughes Center is under construction for renovation, and after that renovation of the existing facility, we will see under construction a huge dome that will serve as a tornado shelter. It's a FEMA-funded project with support from the city of Tuscaloosa, state of Alabama, and Tuscaloosa County. And that project will be the largest tornado shelter in the state of Alabama. It will hold approximately 1,700 individuals in the event of severe weather. But when it's not being used for a tornado shelter, it's going to serve as a nice gym for our youth in the community. And so we want to make sure that you utilize that facility. Also, in McDonald Hughes, doing the renovation, at the end of the renovation and the construction of the tornado shelter, that facility will receive funding to support uh, the type of amenities that you see at the Bobby Miller Center. So we want to encourage you all to be patient, work with us, and we'll make sure that happens. Heading down to Paramore Park. Paramore Park uh, will have access from 29th Street and Foster Ferry Road all the way to Joe Malisham Parkway. That will be a three-lane with a center three-lane paved curb and gutter with a center turn lane road constructed with a bike trail sidewalk, and I think it's going to be like 8 feet wide, and it will provide access for those children that would like to walk down or ride their bicycles down to the Paramore Park splash park that Councilman Harrison Taylor has really supported, and it is a great draw for the children in the city and from all over, because he was telling me that they have children coming from all over to the splash parks. And moving to Cover Road, we have on the Cover Road a extension of the sidewalks from 21st Street, uh, where the Alabama One Credit Union is, heading in a southward direction down to Westerly Estates. That sidewalk will be under construction sometime during the summer and completed. It will be a two-part project that will take us to Joe Malisham Parkway in connecting, so the students or the children can walk down Cover Road without being in traffic, and then over to the Paramore Park. You know, Election Day has gotten really close, and its time is ticking by. And I want to again encourage all of you all. Time has lapsed for us to go and register to vote. But if you have already registered to vote, I want to encourage you to take a friend to the polls on Tuesday, March 1st. Again, opening at 7 a.m. and closing at 7 p.m. Take a friend to the polls and vote on Election Day, and do like I've done in the past. Just send a text to your friends, or ever how you want to contact them, and just remind them to remind somebody else to go to the polls and vote. And I'm asking for your vote. Reginald Murray for County Commissioner, District 4. We have served you for 20 years, and I want to continue to serve you. It takes experience and someone that knows how to navigate through the system, because it's a very complex system. So I would again ask for your vote on Tuesday, March 1st.